Welcome to the Brant Phillips Show, the show dedicated to results. Now, here's Brant.
Welcome, my friends, to the Brant Phillips Show, the show that's dedicated to results. Because, if you're not getting the results that you desire in your life, in your business, well then, my friends, why not? It's time for some change. It's time for some motivation. It's time for a new direction. Time for a little inspiration. So that's my goal. That's what I try to do on this podcast, is help to inspire, motivate, educate, and equip you guys and gals to go out and take action. So the focus on today's podcast is this. The number one pick in this year's draft is you. What if you were picked number one? So by you. So let me share a little story with you. So last night I was watching the NFL draft with my boys. One of my older boys, one's 14, one's 8. I've got a 3-year-old also. I've got a lot of kids. So I was watching the draft with my boys, and I got a little joke I used to pull on my 14-year-old, or when he was younger. He doesn't get it. He doesn't go for it now. But the joke was this with my 8-year-old, or a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about the NFL draft, and my 8-year-old is a sports fanatic. He loves baseball, football, basketball. He plays them all. He loves watching them. He loves watching the NFL channel and reading about the draft and things like that. And so the joke was we're gearing up to talking about the draft a couple weeks ago, and I was like, buddy, I got to keep my phone handy while we're watching the draft. I got to make sure my phone is nearby. And he's like, why, Dad? And I'm like, well, in case I get drafted. He's like, you think you could get drafted? And I'm like, you never know. You never know, son. I played high school football. And so the joke didn't last for long, but that was the joke. And I mentioned it last night. I'm like, hopefully my phone's going to ring. The Cowboys are picking now. Maybe I'll get drafted by the Cowboys. So that was the joke about me actually getting drafted, which I'm a middle-aged, 40-year-old, average athletic skilled dude. I don't think that's going to happen. So here's how I'm going to relate this to today's show and the podcast is this. Like, we were watching the NFL draft, and we watch a lot of the draft build up for those of you who follow the NFL and see what all that goes on. There's some sheer insanity. I'll just say that. Well, there's some sheer insanity with the amount of coverage and attention that these college players get before they go to the NFL. And these NFL teams, they spend millions and millions of dollars through research, through their staff, through doctors analyzing these people. They treat them like lab rats, essentially. But there's a lot of time and money spent before they make a pick. There's a lot of investment into these players who are these essentially not much more than teenagers coming out to the NFL, who they're going to pay millions of dollars to. And for, obvious reasons, because these NFL teams, these executives, these scouts, these GMs, their future, their jobs, their success, some of them, their legacy depends on the picks that they make, right? So there's a lot of time investment. But my friends, I don't know if any of you are going to get drafted in the NFL. I suspect not, or any other professional league, or any other organizations that's looking to draft you and pay you millions and millions of dollars of guaranteed money. So that begs the question, who does your future depend on? And would you pick you to create the results that you desire in your life or your business? Would you pick you? If you had the number one pick in this year's draft to go out and create the results that you desire, could you look yourself in the mirror and pick you? So I want to also share this. So leading up to the draft, I mentioned what the NFL teams go through, the executives go through, but the players go through a lot. They've gone through a lot. Many of them, the last 5-10 years of their lives, starting back in middle school and high school, through working out and practicing and the games, that the amount of work that they do is just insanity. I'm competing actually in a full Ironman tomorrow, so I can relate a little bit, but not fully to the extent of the time and commitment that they put into investment into themselves, into their bodies, into their minds, to put themselves in this position. So here's one of my takeaways for you guys is that they get the spotlight and they get the glamour and they get the big stage with the draft. But my friends, we can do that as well in our lives and in our businesses. If you are willing to do the work, if you're willing to do whatever work is going to help you to get the results that you desire in your life and in your business, like, that's what you need to be working on. My question is, are you doing that work to help you create the results that you want? Like, can you look yourself in the eyes each and every day in the mirror and say, hell yes, I would draft me?
Hey, this is Brant, and I hope you're enjoying today's show. If you're at a place in your life or your business where you just feel stuck, or you just don't know what actions to take to help you get unstuck or onto the path to creating the results you truly desire, please take a few minutes and go to my website, brantphillips.com. There's some really valuable resources and information that may be able to help you out. And if you're interested in really speeding up results with the help of a coach and mentor and adding true accountability and guidance to your life and business, please reach out to me from my website as well at brantphillips.com, or going directly to www.brantphillips.com/coaching. Now let's get back to the show.
I'm dependent upon me. Nobody else, my friends, nobody else is going to do the work for you. Nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to look yourself in the eye each and every day and be willing to make that commitment. To be able to make that commitment to go out, bust your ass each and every day and do the work required to create the results that you desire. You need to read the books. You need to go to the workshops. You need to do the training. You need to go out. You need to make offers. You need to build your team, right? You need to find the right coach and mentor. You need to begin doing deals. If you're an investor, which most of you are listening to this show, is like, go out and make the offers, analyze the deals, raise the capital, build your team. Like, do that work. Make yourself your number one draft pick. So each and every day, when you're having that little heart-to-heart time, like, you're honest and real with yourself, knowing no one's going to do the work for you. But also being very confident and assured that you don't need anyone else to do it for you, because you know that you are going to go out and do it, that you're going to go out and create the results that you want, knowing full well no one's going to do it for you. So my friends, in this game of life and in this game of business, like, each and every day essentially, like, we get to walk onto the stage, right? Like, if you view life as a gift each and every day, my friends, like, live it to the fullest. Look yourself in the mirror each and every day and make that decision to make yourself your number one pick. Do the work, go out, create results, my friends. That's what it's all about. So I appreciate all of you for listening to the show. I love your reviews, your positive reviews on iTunes, and all of your support. Any feedback I get from you guys, like, I truly appreciate it. And so with that, I'm going to sign off and just encourage you, my friends, to go out and create the results that you desire in your life and in your business.
You've been listening to The Brant Phillips Show. To listen to past shows, get updates on future shows, and find other resources or information about coaching, visit BrantPhillips.com.